It's been a long time coming from the Airsee, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from Airsee, from heartache and pain, struggle and strain, trying to maintain for the Airsee. So mama, don't worry, I'ma make my dreams happen.
Welcome, guys, to our St. Patrick's Day collaboration. The ladies in this collaboration are as follow: myself at the Nail Genie SC, at Nails by E, at I Am Biscuit, and the host herself at Nails by Lena C. Make sure to check out all the ladies and see their take on this collaboration. Hi guys, welcome back to the Nail Genie SC. How are you? I hope you are well and your family is doing well. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, if this is your first time visiting the channel, consider subscribing. And if you've been here with me and are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. It helps out the channel a great deal. And let's get into today's video. So guys, today's video is a special video because I am collaborating with a group of ladies here on YouTube. But I consider these ladies like sisters, family, everything to me, right? So we are collabing today on the St. Patrick's Day collaboration. And hey, why not? It's St. Patrick's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you that celebrates. Yes, March 17th. So, I'm going to be doing my nails on my dominant hand, using my non-dominant hand. So, guys, this application, you're not going to see much of it because it was just like all kinds of crazy. But I'm going to show you what what bits and pieces did come out good. I'm going to show you those. And, yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about St. Patrick's Day. Alright, guys, so I'm using some curved tips. I wanted them to be curved, but I can't wear my nails this long and function on a day-to-day basis doing nails and content and all of that stuff. So, of course, I'm going to end up having to cut these down just a little bit. I'm just going to cut the number off, and that way they're not going to be so curved like I like. But I do have some curved tips that I do wear. They are called Eagle Talons, so yeah, I like to wear those. So I might have to try those the next time. Alright guys, so a little bit about, you know me, y'all know me, I'm about information, I'm about education, I'm about giving you some tidbits, some facts, some fun facts, stuff like that. So, growing up, St. Patrick's Day, only thing I knew about St. Patrick's Day is you supposed to wear green, and you're supposed to wear green on St. Patrick's Day or you take the risk of being pinched. So when I was a little girl, I always made sure we have to have on a green. I have to have a green top. Or when I was working in the corporate world, I make sure I wore green to work because I did not want to get pinched. So, and I think a few times in my life I've been pinched because I probably forgot or was just like didn't have anything green to wear and was like, okay, well, I just have to take that risk. But I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the true meaning or just what I found on Google because I don't know the true meaning. I'm not Irish. I'm African American, so I'm just going to give you some Google facts. How about that? So the true meaning of St. Patrick's Day, it says the day commemorates St. Patrick and the arrival of Christianity in Ireland, and by extension celebrates the heritage and culture of the Irish in general. Okay, I'm going to pause it there, and I'm just going to show you guys some of the things that I'm going to be using for the set. So I'm going to be using the bomb nails I think this one was butter pecan, and I'm going to also be using her spring green. And these items were given to me by, or sent to me by PJ, aka Sick Tips, here on YouTube. Thank you again, PJ, for these amazing acrylics. And I'm also going to be using my Nails by Crystal, and I think this one is Queen of Money, so I'm going to be using that. And guys, if you don't know who Nails by Crystal is, aka is I Am Biscuit, and she at some point she had some acrylics. She had four collections, and I think this one is from her, I want to say this is from the second collection, I believe. I'm trying to remember. I'm in my head, I'm thinking about what's in my drawer. But I do believe this was from her second collection, I believe. Maybe it was 3 collections or 4, I can't remember. But anyway, I'm using Queen of Money, guys, and it's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous custom made glitter and acrylic glitter. And oh my god, I can't wait for you guys to see it. I love this. That's my favorite nail. It has matte glitters incorporated with some of the shiny glitters, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. But that's what I'm going to use it. And then the capsulation is going to be, I'm going to be using the not polished clear. Alright, and I'm going to be using my Kiara Sky number 12 brush. But I think I'm going to switch my brush to using my Nail House number 10 in the middle, because this brush was just a little bit too big for me to handle with my non-dominant hand. So I do believe I'm going to switch out my brush. Alright, so celebrations generally involve public parades and festivals, salite, and the wearing of green attire or shamrocks. And of course, we do a whole lot of shamrocks on our nails. We love to create the shamrocks because we call that, I think they call that the luck of the Irish. So, of course, we always want some good luck. Now, St. Patrick's Day today is observes of the death of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. The holiday has evolved into celebrations of Irish culture with parades, special foods, music, dancing, drinking, and a whole lot of green. So, I do know a lot of places, pubs and things be open. They be celebrating. Some of the people, especially here, we have a pub here that's called the something Irish. I think it's called the Luck of the Irish. I've never been in it. I do pass it, and they always, especially around this time of the year, it's always jumping. It's like the street is closed down because you can't really just get in and out because it's just so packed. And it's like a little pub. So it's not that big. But the people bring that celebration, they pour it out over into, the balcony and, wherever else they can have a good time at. So, yeah. Alright, so it says, what are 5 facts about St. Patrick? Right? So, it's going to give me 11 interesting facts about St. Patrick. And I'm going to share them with you guys. Okay? So it says he wasn't actually Irish. Wow. Now that is an interesting fact. It said Patrick was not his original name. Okay? That's number 2. He was kidnapped and brought to Ireland as a slave. That's number 3. He studied a lot about Christianity in Europe. Okay? He claimed to have seen visions and heard voices. And green was not the color he actually wore. Isn't that interesting? So it says, how much do you know about the patron saint of Ireland? Here are 11 interesting facts about St. Patrick that you might not have known, but definitely should. And I love, love, love. Do y'all see that beautiful glitter? It's just out, and it haven't even been encapsulated, top coated, or nothing. It's just absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And this is the spring green from Bum Nails, and I'm gonna just do it. I think this nail. No, I'm gonna make that a full cover spring green nail, and I thought this green was perfect to use for St. Patty's Day because it kind of give different shades of green. Plus, I needed more of a lighter color background for the decals we're going to be using. So this collaboration, we had to use our water decals, and our amazing host Nails by Lena C actually sent us the decals. She got them she purchased them from 77 Nails, and so you'll see these decals, water decals or decals here in the video later on. And we also, I incorporated some of my Just Nikki decals that I just purchased from her St. Patrick's mystery bag. So, or mystery bag. So, I'm going to be incorporating 2 sets of decals for this collaboration. So, guys, I'm sorry I'm so out of frame. I thought I had cut all that stuff out, but, I'm just... It's kind of hard doing your own nails on camera. Especially me, because I'm so short and I'm always out of the view of the camera when I'm working with my non-dominant hand to my dominant hand. It's just so hard for me to keep, in my mind saying, hey, stay here, stay here, stay here. So I do apologize for those in and out shots, and I hope you guys still get the gist of this application, okay? Because it was very hard. Alright, so St. Patrick the patron, Saint of Ireland, is known across the world. He is said to be the man to have brought Christianity to Ireland and vanquished all snakes from the island. Today we might think of St. Patrick's Day when we think of the saint himself. The day that the Irish people and those of Irish descent celebrates Ireland's national holiday on the 17th of March each year. What was once a religious event has now become a day of cultural celebration. There are several myths and legends surrounding St. Patrick, along with great deal of mystery. But how much do you think you know about the patron saint? Take a look at 11 interesting facts about St. Patrick that you might not know or not have known. Okay, so it tells you all of those different things, and of course I'm not going to read everything to you guys. I just wanted to kind of go over some things that I found interesting. Like it says, he was kidnapped and brought to Ireland as a slave. When he was 16, Patrick was captured by slave traders in Britain. He was shipped across to Ireland to work on a farm with cattle, which he did for around 6 years. In one of his written works, he claims that he deserved to be kidnapped for his lack of faith in God at the time. He wrote that he owed his time in Ireland to his faith later in life, which is why he felt compelled to return to Ireland many years later to repay for his blessings. So, yeah, I love that. I love finding these facts interesting because, as I told you guys, growing up, I just only knew that you're supposed to wear green and not get pinched. But today, is Sunday, and I actually just left service. And, of course, we didn't discuss St. Patrick's, but we do discuss our faith. And so, knowing that St. Patrick himself was an actual saint, and he trusted in his faith, and he thought about things that might happen to him because his lack of faith. That is interesting to me, and it kind of, it kind of sets well with who I am as a person, because my faith, I'm really big in my faith. And people always, look at you as, look at you for the religion. more or less. It's never about the religion. It's more about the relationship. And it's more, for me, it's about the relationship I have with Christ. So, it's not about pushing my religion onto anyone. It's just about sharing with you the experiences of why I do what I do, and why I am who I am, and why I worship the way I worship. So, I want to just share something with you guys. So, St. Patrick's Day not only is a holiday that most celebrate, but it also reminds me of a celebration that my family had at one point in life. So my youngest brother was born on March 17th, on St. Patrick's Day. And of course, he's no longer here with us. My brother was struck down and hit by a car when he was very young, at the age of 8. And so we have not got to celebrate him since. He is forever 8 years old. So, but we still celebrate, his life, and we still remember him on this day. And so St. Patrick's Day have more meaning to me than just, the luck of the Irish, or the green, wearing the green, or celebrating, or having a good time, or whatever, however other people celebrate. So to find out some of these interesting facts makes me think about a lot, because I remember that's when I first found my faith, and when I first found God is when my brother passed away. So it's like when you young, I was 10 years old. I didn't really know. I knew what was going on. I knew more than both all of my two siblings that was left. I knew what was going on, and I knew that my family needed me at that time when we was going through such a hard time, because before my brother died, I didn't think that children actually die. And I know that sounds crazy, but when you're young, you never think that children die, because I never been to a funeral. I had never experienced any type of loss like that. And so I learned very early, at 10 years of age, that we are not promised to be here forever. And so my faith kicked in then, because we grew up in the church, and my grandmother always took us to church. And my brother, who passed away, which his name was Monte, he would get up every Sunday morning, and he would be ready for church before all the rest of us is up, and he would always have his shoes on the wrong feet. And my mother used to be like, Monte, your shoes on the wrong feet. And he like, but I'm going to church. I'm getting ready to go to church. And it'd be so cute, because he don't care about his shoes being on the wrong feet. He just ready to get to the church. And so he'll wake us up, and I'll say, come here, let me put your shoes on the right foot, because I am the oldest of 4 of us. It was 4 of us. And I'm still the oldest of the 3 of us that's left. Or the 3 of us that's left. And I used to tell him, come on, let me put your shoes on the right foot. So I put his shoes on the right foot, and we'd be dressed, and we go to church. And I tell him, you got to stop getting up so early. You got to still eat. You can't just leave out the house and not have your breakfast. I want to get to church. I want to get to church. And that was who my brother was. On Sunday morning, he was going to make sure he had the house up and ready to go to church. And he was going to be ready to go to church, whether his shoes was on the wrong foot or not. And he was just such a loving brother, and I loved him so very much. And I love both my siblings very much. My brothers, they mean everything to me. I love my sister too. She's my baby sister. But my brothers mean everything to me, because I guess I was the oldest girl, and then my mama had 2 boys. And so before my sister came along, it was just me and them. And so I guess they just held a very special part in my heart. And my brother that passed, we was sitting at the table, and he loved skateboards. And ironically, Yeah. So he loved skateboards, and we would sit at the table, draw, shop, and he said, I'm going to own a shop one day, and I'm going to take mama, and I'm going to put her in a house, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And so that night that my brother was struck down, we had just finished at the table drawing our little shop and whatever. And my mother was like, girls, y'all go take y'all bath. And at that time growing up, me and my sister used to have to bathe together, and my brothers bathed together. And my brothers was like, I want to go outside. And they used to do this thing where both my brothers share, growing up, I don't know about your childhood, but growing up, we shared everything because it was four of us, okay? And so one brother would be on the bike, the other one would be on the skateboard. And they was just riding down the hill from we was at my grandmother's house, and they would ride down the hill and just kind of go into the neighbor's driveway. And they did this a lot, never thinking, that, this would happen. And I won't even go into detail that night for you guys, because that's not something I want to just, I don't want to talk about. But that night, that's the night that my brother was struck down, and it's crazy that my brother loved skateboards, and he was struck down on his skateboard. So, So I remember March 17th in different ways than everybody else. But it's still a holiday to be celebrated, and it's still, we still celebrate his life. And around this time, I always think about, what he would be like as a grown man, and, what his family would be like, and things like that. You always think about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or what ifs. But I know that what I do know is he was a young man of faith, and he would have grew up to be a man of faith. I do believe that, because he loved church, and he loved his family. And so I just know, had he lived the life that we think he should have lived, longer, he would have been a great man. So, all right. So anyway, let's lighten this thing up and get back to the happy. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So St. Patrick's Day mean a lot more to me than just celebrations. Okay, so I'm just going in, and now I'm going to use my stamper to do my decals. And I'm taking off as much of the backing of this decal. I'm cutting close around the decal, so I could just kind of get the image more or less than getting anything else. I want it to look like the image on the nail, and these turned out actually really good. I was so shocked at how beautiful the nails came out, because if y'all saw that application, that was horrible. But you can't even tell that the application was horrible, because the nails came out so beautiful. So trust the process. I am a person who really believe in the trust the process, because I always have to trust the process. So I'm just taking some water, and I'm damping on the back of that decal there, and then I see that it's got water, so I'm just going to take a lint-free wipe, and I'm going to dab some of that water off of the back of that decal, so I can remove it from that white paper from the sticker part that I want to keep. And so then I'm just going to line it up, and I'm going to line it up, because you don't want your decal to be saturated. You do want to take some of the water off of the decal in order to make sure it's not saturated and it'll stick to the nails. Now, one thing I did skip to tell you guys, I didn't use base coat this time for my decal. I actually used primer. So primer is another thing that you can put on your nails, on the top of your nails, in order for your decals or stickers or stamping or anything like that to stick. Because what it is, just that adhesion layer. It needs an adhesion layer in order for your decals to stick properly, your stickers to stick properly, or your stamping to stick properly. So you just need an adhesion, that inhibition layer, so that sticky tacky layer. Okay, so that's what I did to my nails. So I kind of skipped over that, and I should have shared that with you guys, but my head was somewhere else. So I'm just doing that again, and that's what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do. I decided not to use like the water dish or whatever. I just was like, I'm gonna make this easy for me, and it's not, it's not that I made it easy for me. I just didn't want to feel like dealing with the water, and so I just like, I'll just use the stamper. And where I found this trick for using the stamper, well, I've seen it many a times throughout, but the one person I watch who do this a lot, and I said, oh, I need to try this, her name is Curly Crite Nails, and she does amazing dip powder sets, and she always using either water decals or some stamping or stickers, and she is an amazing nail artist here on YouTube. So if you don't know who she is, go check her out. Now, before the video, before I get lost in the sauce, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about my sisters that's in this collaboration. So I'm going to leave their names down in the description box below. As you saw all of their names at the beginning of the video. So we have Nails by E, which is Erica, and Nails by E is an amazing sister. She's an amazing content creator. She dabbles in resins. She has her own resin business. So she is actually a jack of all trades, I would say. I mean, she does amazing nails. Her natural nails, she does more to her natural nails. She do a lot of upkeep with her natural nails, and her natural nails are just absolutely gorgeous. So guys, if you don't know who she is, you got to go over and check her out. I'm gonna leave all of the girls, all of my sisters' information down in the description box, so you can just hit their name and go right on over to their channel. Subscribe if you don't know who they are, and follow them, give them a follow, because yes, they are absolutely amazing. And the next sister I want to talk about is I Am Biscuit. Guys, you have to know who she is. If you don't know who she is, you've been somewhere sleeping or something. I don't know. She been on this journey for a while, and she's amazing, and she does amazing nails. She is a fellow nail tech. She is the person who inspired me to start this journey. Watching her journey and watching her do the things that she did on her journey inspired me to start my own. And she also was the one I got inspiration to go to nail school and get my nail tech license. So she means a lot to me. She is very inspirational. We have this hashtag that we say, hashtag biscuit made me buy it. We mess with her because if you follow her on her channel, she does amazing hauls. She finds the best things to buy, and yeah, she had us all purchasing. We was all buying stuff, and we still are. So yeah. So and also she is the business owner of Nails by Crystal. So she is the CEO of Nails by Crystal. So she makes amazing custom acrylic mixes. And that's one of the mixes that I'm using on my ring finger. Oh, absolutely gorgeous, guys. Absolutely. So she is a businesswoman, no doubt. She know what she's doing. She know how to do what she does. She is great at everything she do, I think. But that's just my opinion. Guys, if you don't know who she is, go and give her a follow. And then our host herself, none other than Never Last, Always First. I love her to death. Nails by Lena C. Now, I call her Miss Lena Bina, but she my Lena Bina Green because she love green. And so I know this collaboration is up her alley because green is her color. She loves the color green. And that's our sister that loves green, 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 green. I'm going to get green this. I'm going to get green that. I got to do this green. So Lena Bina, that's my sister, my heart. I love all my sisters, as y'all can see. I get so giddy when I'm talking about them because I love them all. Um, so Lena asked us all did we want to do a collab, and she is the one who will bring a collab in a minute. And I love her for it because she take you out of your comfort zone and make you think. And she was like, "This is the collab I want to do," and we always for it because how can you tell her no? I would never tell her no. So she asked us to do this collab. Now, Lena is our nails queen of clouds. Oh, and I forgot to give you the queen's names. Now, I'm the queen of practice hands, and Erica is the queen of foils, and Biscuit is the queen of bling, and our queen of clouds is Lena. Lena is the queen of clouds. She will rock some long nails, and oh, they be laid too. Guys, you know, if you know her, you already know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know her, you only have to get over there and get to know her. So if you don't know these ladies, you better get over there and check them out. And when you give them a follow, check out their playlist, stroll back some videos, and you'll see why they get their names. Because they don't play about their stuff. So yeah, so guys, go and give my sisters a follow. Check them out for their collaboration. See what they did, their designs, what they brought to this collaboration. Because I'm sure it's gonna be none short of amazing. Because they do amazing work, amazing nails. They just amazing human beings all around. And without them, I don't think I could have gotten this far on this journey. And of course, not without you guys too. But they were pushing me when I wanted to quit and when I wanted to walk away, when I wanted to give up. They kept encouraging me to keep at it, keep doing what I'm doing. Stop focusing on the numbers. Stop focusing on this. Stop focusing on that and do what you love. They break it down to me, ask me, what is the reason you got into this in the first place? They keep me thinking and they keep me grounded in my faith. When I want to, losing it a little bit, my sisters tell me, hey, now you be telling us, and they'll throw back in my face what I give to them. So I appreciate them. Thank you so much, Lena, for inviting me to do this collab. I always appreciate doing any collabs with any of my sisters, no matter who they are. But I also appreciate when Nails by Lena C bring us a collab, because she was one of the first. And if not, I think she was the first that introduced us collaborating as sisters, in a sister circle, collaborating and sharing in these experiences with each other. And because of that, I've seen so many different collabs just coming out and people doing collaborations and that. And I know collaboration probably was going on way before then, but I didn't see it as much as I see it now. And I appreciate when someone give you a creative nudge. You have to appreciate them for what their that little nugget or that little seed that's been planted. You have to appreciate that, because it opens up opportunities and doors and windows for other creators to do the same. And so I appreciate my sis for always thinking outside the box and saying, hey, let's do this. And not just focusing on saying, hey, let's do this just with you. She wanted to bring in other people. She did want to bring in more people with this collab, but it was so last minute and a lot of people already had their own stuff going on. And, we are dealing with some times where some of our sisters are dealing with some things that is unimaginable, and they need time to just breathe. So, I appreciate that I was able to participate, as well as my other two sisters was able to participate as well, along with Lena, in order for us to be able to do this collab. But guys, this is the finished look. Turned out absolutely amazing. This is my rendition of St. Patrick's Day nails, and I didn't get pinched today, even though I didn't wear green to church. I had green nails, so I didn't get pinched. So I was like, because they was looking. They were like, hey, do you got your green? Yes, I do. You see these nails? Yes. Alright guys, I love you all. I want to thank you so very much for the support to my channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you are here and have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I would love to have you a part of the Nail Genie family. Guys, I want to say thank you for the 1K. It's not forgotten about. I see it, but I want to give a dedicated video for it, and I want to make sure that, you know, everything is lined up right. And I don't want to do it while I'm supposed to be doing something else. I hope y'all understand that, but it don't go unnoticed. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers, new and some that's been with me from the very, very beginning. I appreciate all of you, and I love you all so very much. Thank you for watching. Please go check out the other ladies in this collab. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me over at the Nail Genie SC on all my other social platforms. And guys, the ladies' names will be in the description box, so click on it and it'll take you straight to their channels. Have a great Sunday.